Let's take a walk for a minute together today, shall we? It's kind of raining here a little bit today, but it's not so bad. I like the weather like this.
Uh, it's nice, you know. So I have something I would like to share with you today. Have you ever been misunderstood? Not because you did something wrong, but because someone had already made up their mind about it. Maybe someone believed a rumor, or maybe they assumed the worst. Maybe they judged you by your family, your past, or one honest mistake. Or maybe they never simply take time to know I have. You see, but I think one of the greatest fears many people have is misunderstood. Have you ever thought about that? I'm sure you have. Because sometimes there's nothing you can do to prove otherwise. See, you see in the book of Job, it's, it's a very good book in the Bible, and if you haven't read it, I recommend you spend some time to read it. You know, that's about 42 chapters in it, but really got a true story to me in the Bible, a very good story. In there, Job knew exactly what that felt like. See, his friends were convinced they already knew why he was suffering. Job, you know, they believed that he must have committed some secret sin. See, the more Job tried to explain himself in the first few chapters, the less they believed him. See, have you ever been there? Of course, I'm sure you have. No matter what you say, people had already reached their conclusion before you would say it. But Job says something remarkable. He said this: God forbid that I should justify you. Till I die, I will not remove my integrity from me. My righteousness I hold fast, and I will not let it go. You see that? That was from Job chapter 27, verses 5 and 6. Notice what Job protected. He didn't spend his energy trying to save his reputation. He protected his integrity. Because, you see, reputation is what people think about us. Integrity is who we are before God. Though two things are not always the same, are they? It's like me, something happened to me too recently, actually. You know, that make me think about this. You know, there's some friends whenever or they need help, they would call you. They would respond to your text. But when things go well, you don't hear from them or even respond to your text messages. See? So when I learned they have a problem, I thought it's really not my business. You know, I would just do what you did to me, that I wouldn't respond to you when you need me, you know. So, and that's not my responsibility, whatever you are dealing with at the moment. Then, you know what, sometime later, the Lord quietly changed my heart. I found myself thinking, I can be better than that. You know, I can be better than that. So I decided to help with whatever that was. Not because he deserved or the friend deserved it. Not because I wanted recognition. See? But because I didn't want someone else's actions to determine mine. That made me realize something. Integrity isn't just refusing to do what's wrong, but sometimes integrity is choosing to do what is right, even when someone else hasn't. You see, the truth is, you may never convince anyone that you are innocent. You may never be able to repair every misunderstanding, see? But God never asked us to control what other people think. He asked us to remain faithful. You may spend years trying to repair your reputation, but integrity doesn't begin when people believe you. You see? Integrity begins when God already knows the truth, and He always does. So if you've been misunderstood, don't let bitterness become your response. Don't let someone else's character determine yours. Truly, I tell you, protect your integrity. Until next time, may God be with you.